I presume that you are watching this RFI Part 2 video because you have established through the troubleshooting process in our RFI Part 1 video that your interference is not coming through the microphone lines. If you have not watched our RFI Troubleshooting Part 1 video, please do that before you watch this one. This video will help you continue your RFI troubleshooting beyond the microphone lines. As I explained in Part 1, you need to be hearing the interference before you can troubleshoot it. If it is not happening at the time you want to fix it, you need to wait until it is. While you are hearing the radio station, gradually unplug all the inputs to your mixer one at a time, starting with the microphone lines and continuing through the line inputs, then any processors that you might have. Do not disconnect the output from the mixer to your amplifier, as I presume you're hearing the radio station on your speakers. As soon as you unplug something which makes the radio interference disappear, make a note of what it was that you disconnected. Leave that one unplugged and gradually reconnect all the other inputs one at a time to make sure it is your only source of RFI. If it was a microphone input that you disconnected, watch our RFI Troubleshooting Part 1 video again. Maybe you missed something the first time. If it is a line input such as a musical instrument, computer, or CD player, watch our video on AC hum and buzz. The RFI might be caused by a ground loop or signal coupling, which is covered in that video. For a musical instrument, a DI box with a ground lift is likely the solution. If it is a device like a CD or DVD player, or a computer, the AGDC2 decoupler between the problem source and the mixer will probably fix this problem. This is all covered in the AC hum and buzz video. If you have unplugged all the inputs to your mixer and you still hear the interference on your speakers, start disconnecting the outputs. At this point, you should probably connect headphones to your mixer and see if you hear the interference on the headphones. Then gradually disconnect the outputs one at a time and see if the problem goes away. If it does, make a note of what fixed it. Then backtrack by reconnecting the other outputs as described above to make sure it is the only source of RFI. If disconnecting everything from your mixer still doesn't fix the problem, you will need to continue this troubleshooting process through all the remaining components of your sound system until you find where the RFI is getting in. You might find that the RFI is coming in after the mixer. It could be coming into the equalizer or processor, or into the amplifier itself. This is more likely to occur if the processor or amplifier is remotely located, away from the mixer. The solution here is probably the MLRFIF filter cable on the inputs of the processor or amplifier if it is balanced, or the AGDC2 if it is unbalanced. On a side note, the AGDC2 is designed for balanced and unbalanced line level signals. It decouples the ground and isolates the signal. This is explained in the AC hum and buzz video. The MLRFIF filter cable is for balanced microphone level as well as line level signals. It does not decouple or isolate the signals, but it filters out RF and passes phantom power. As a last resort, if you have even unplugged the inputs to your power amplifier and you still hear the radio station on your speakers, you might have a problem with your speaker wiring. Make sure your speaker wiring is as short as reasonable, with no coils of extra wire. A coil of wire makes a good antenna. I have tried to cover most of the causes and solutions for RFI in these two videos. Because it is a complicated subject with many possible variations, you may find that you have followed all these steps and still could not solve your RFI problem. If you do have further problems or questions, feel free to send us an email through the email link on the Contact Us page of our website.